I felt like Miss Piggy because I think I would just like be very overbearing to very thin men all the time. And they'd be like, well, and I'm like, I just want to love you. Prince is amazing. I got to be on his album. I'll never forget it. Paisley Park is a sacred place. I first went to Paisley Park on Easter Sunday. I was summoned. We were summoned. And I walked through the halls of Paisley Park and came as a musician or like a little rapper. I came out an artist. And he has a way of blessing people. Purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Who told you? That's a peach emoji, AKA my ass. I think peaches are great. I had another story about peaches, but it changed. I was gonna name my album Peach. I didn't because I came up with a way better name and I'm excited to tell y'all, but I can't tell you yet. But yeah, I went to Atlanta and I started making trap music and I was like looking and getting inspired and getting lit in the studio and freestyling and making all these bomb ass songs. And I was like, damn, Stella got her peach back. And so I was gonna call the album Peach, but I got a way better title. And I'm not even gonna tell your ass. I'm not gonna tell you. Crocs? The fuck? Did y'all do research on these or y'all just try to piss me off? Next. Is that Miss Piggy?
It's the Muppets, yeah.
First of all, Miss Piggy is a plus size icon. She's a slim, thick queen. I always felt like Miss Piggy because I just like would, let me watch my language. I felt like Miss Piggy because I think I would just like be very overbearing to very thin men all the time. And they'd be like, well, and I'm like, I just want to love you. And they'd be like running away on their bikes and I'd be like, ah. But then like when I'm depressed, I'm like super fabulous about it because I have like a little martini and like a negligee and fur and my hair is laid. And then they always come back. They're like, well, I love her with the fucking flowers. And I'd be like, no. Oh my God. Right now, right now. Those are the Haim sisters. They are so cool. They are as cool as you think they're gonna be. Even more so, because they wear like Gucci scrunchies casually in their hair at the airport. I'm like, bitch, you rich. Or you poppin'. We got to tour with them on their headline tour this year, and we played the biggest venues we've ever played. Got to play Radio City Music Hall, and for me that was like life-changing. It was a life-changing experience. I can't wait to headline Radio City Music Hall myself one day. Oh my God, Jonathan Van Ness! Jonathan Van Ness is my homie. Jonathan Van Ness, I met years ago. He DM'd me and was like, I have a podcast called Getting Curious, because I knew him as the Gay of Thrones. Yeah. And then he also had a podcast called Getting Curious, and he was like, I want you on my podcast. And I was like, I want to be on Gay of Thrones, but I don't watch Game of Thrones. And he was like, yeah, so you want to be on Getting Curious? And I remember we just had this really amazing conversation. And he was like, yeah, I'm a hairdresser. And I was like, oh, you want to cut my hair one day? You want to do some split ends? I look up, and Queer Eye, I just saw him on a billboard. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. And all of the love that has been coming in. I cried. I watched Queer Eye, and I didn't expect to cry. I don't really like crying. I don't like I don't tee myself up to fucking cry. But that first episode with the guy who's like, gosh, with the fucking beard, yeah. I was like, changing lives. And then every episode after that, I just be in tears. It's just amazing what you can do with a television show by being genuine. That is really him. That is his personality. He is a big teddy bear. He is hilarious. He is extra. Fuck the cameras. That's JVN. Suck my dick. And you can feel it through the show. Very special person. I don't even fuck with those because those are Cheetos crunchy regular. I like hot Cheetos, bitch. Spicy, picante, habanero, con limon. I don't want no cheesy fucking Cheetos. I need that shit with a flavor I can't even describe. What the fuck is red? The Cheetos are just red. What the fuck is that, bro? You can't find that in nature. That's why it's delicious. And put me in the hospital. Thanks, Cheetos. That's Aretha Franklin, a Detroit woman, a soul singer, a pioneer, an activist, and the queen. I walked into the studio this year telling myself, what if Aretha Franklin made a rap album in 2019? What would that sound like? So she's been on my spirit all year, and I've just been trying to make music to impress her. And she has transitioned, and she is now everywhere, even more so than before. And I just hope and pray that we start celebrating the icons. Back in the day, we used to celebrate the elders. We used to honor them in our tribes. We don't do that shit no more. We honoring the youth. We honoring shitheads. We need to be honoring the people who paved the way. You know what I'm saying? Showing them love, giving them their flowers, throwing celebratory parties, giving them some cake, and putting them on a pedestal so we can achieve what they've achieved. I don't want to achieve what a fucking 20-year-old has achieved. That shit ain't even real, bro. You haven't even developed in your brain. You might be talented and rich, but they don't got shit on what Aretha Franklin did for us. And if we celebrated more people who have lived lives instead of who are just coming into their lives, I feel like we would be way more together as a culture. So once I get my money and I get on, I'm gonna be throwing parties for all of these icons and legends. Chuck Berry should have had parties. Motherfucker, man, so many opportunities missed.